Today I'm going over 5 things I do at the end of the season after harvesting blackberries each summer. First is to prune the floor canes. These are the second year canes that have already produced blackberries. I know some people like to tie on a marker at the end of the season to the floor canes so they can easily identify them, but in my row I can simply pick them out from the darker stems, and oftentimes they still have some leftover signs of where the blackberry bloom was. Here I am moving down the row, and I cut second year canes all the way down to the ground. This cleans up the row and helps them stay healthy. I tried air layering this year by taking one of the canes and having it grow up through a cup full of soil. Let's empty out the soil back into the row and take a look. No roots. It didn't work out, but I'm going to make some changes and try again soon. I've been very successful with tip and serpentine layering, and I'm excited to try air layering again. I have some ideas of what I'll do different next time, and we'll make a separate video about it. I'm just going to pinch off the tips of the new canes to encourage laterals, which is step 2, tip the blackberry canes. That one's about 18 inches or so. This one I've already done. I've also done both of these. I did those yesterday. That lateral right there, you can see. I'll let it go a little more. I'll pinch it off in a couple of weeks. So pinching off the tips, like you can see right there, encourages these laterals to grow. So now I have a new lateral growing out here on the side. There's another one there. Third is to add compost and fertilizer. It's important to do this so you can support the new laterals and cane growth. You want the laterals to grow well because you'll get a lot of blackberries there. I'll add a shovelful of compost each blackberry plant, working my way down the row. Now I am leveling out the mound of compost at the base of each plant. This helps it to water in better and to distribute the nutrients to the roots more evenly. Here's why I add the compost at this point. You can see new growth right there, and I want them to develop and produce well. Check out some of the ones that I already tipped previously. So this one here I tipped earlier in the season. You can see I've got a lot of laterals growing out of it. So right here is where I pinch the tip. And so now I have new laterals growing right there. It's a long one. Another one going right up this way. And it's encouraged laterals down here as well. Right there. That's a really long one. Those need to be taken care of. I'm going to tip layer some of those. Here's another one. I pinched the tip off of this one several months back, and it shot out a lot of laterals. Another large one there. Another, several more, which is where you get most of your blackberries from. And now those laterals need to be tipped. Here's my trailing variety. You can see they're growing out of the row. Need to get those managed and back up on the trellis. You can see them all growing out across everywhere. So let's get those taken care of as well. Step 4, cane management. Keeping them well contained on the trellis helps to make it easier at harvest time when they produce. It keeps them out of the walkway so they don't get trampled on or mowed, and also keeps them from tip rooting themselves before you're ready. I have come out before and found canes already tip rooted into various parts of the row. I prefer to tip layer directly into pots, which I will do later in this video. I like to reuse items, so I take old bread ties and use them to attach the canes to the trellis wire. This is a simple I-trellis using 12 gauge wire. It's inexpensive and probably the easiest trellis to make. Check out my video on this channel on how to make an I-trellis. That's much better. Now I'll just take this Blackberry cane and I will tip layer it into this container. The rock just helps hold it in place. Level it out a little bit. And it's that simple. So there's a lateral coming over. And I just bury the tip into the pot. I use the rock to help hold it in place, especially for these more erect varieties. They will pull themselves out, especially when the wind blows. So I'll use the rocks to kind of hold them in. In about 6 weeks, I'll go up about 3 or 4 nodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll cut it right about there. And then I'll have a new blackberry plant right there that I can share, give away, or go plant in the food forest. So let's finish up with the others. Also very helpful to make sure you label when you tip layer. I have some popsicle sticks and I just write the abbreviation for the blackberry plant and then the date of when it was done and just stick it in there. You can also use plastic to-go cups from a restaurant or some other place, then you can just cut those and then you can write it, stick them in as well. Only problem with these ones is that they seem to fade a lot more, so they're good for short-term projects. Sticks last a lot longer. So that way I'll know what date I did this, and I'll come back and check, and I'll be able to feel if the roots are in there or not. And that's it. So those are the 5 things I do at the end of the season. Remove the old canes, tip the blackberry plants to encourage laterals, add compost or fertilizer to the row, cane management, get them back up on the trellis, and start my blackberry propagation with tip layering and serpentine layering. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share it. And also leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing in your garden and what you'd like to see me do next. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe.